rightsite.net, there'll be a link in the description, shows the installation of every DC charger in the United States from October the 10th through this last month in June. Customers want easy visibility to find reliable power so they can quickly recharge their car and get on with what they're doing. In 2010, the Chevy Bolt could handle 55 kilowatts, used a CCS connector. The Nissan Leaf was around, could handle 50, used a CHAdeMO connector, and the Tesla Roadster could not DC charge. But big things have little beginnings, and the key point I want you to watch is the little number of DC ports every 6 months as it goes up over time. Not just the total connectors, but the rate of growth. We start at 1 in LA or Miami, Orlando, I guess. Looks like Colorado and Seattle, Washington, but watch it grow over time. I missed it, but January 12th, there were 100 new DC chargers per month. Most of them are in the 50 to 125 kilowatt range so far as power. That was January 2012. Oh, I did. June 2012, Tesla releases the Model S. And this is all the network that was out there. Looks like there are 200 connectors available nationwide, 272 ports on 200 stations. And they're adding just over 100 DC connectors every 6 months. That's still pretty slow, a lot of faith for these early owners. So let's see how the network progresses. May 2016. And then here, March 2018, Tesla releases the Model 3. Looks like they're also at 1,000 connectors being added every 6 months. Those connectors are now in the 75 kilowatt to 200 kilowatt range. Some of the higher ones are 200 kilowatts. And then March 2019, Tesla reinforces the Model 3 launch by beginning installation of what they called the version 3 hardware, which brought the standard power level for a charger that you'd roll into up to 250 kilowatts. You can even see the Charlotte Metro starting to grow there. Now, December 2020, we're 2 years later from where we were at 1,000 kilowatt or 1,000 connectors every 6 months. Now we're at 2,500 connectors every 6 months, more than doubled 2 years later. And your typical DC connector at this point in time was providing 100 to 250 kilowatts. Yeah, this is where chargers start to become visible in the navigation systems for the traditional automakers. The ones that were born as electric vehicles, they always routed through chargers. It was always just put in the destination and then drive to your location. The routing and the charging was calculated into your route. Look at it filling out, making these already full industrial corridors in LA and California, Texas, Chicago, all along the eastern seaboard down into Florida. We're just doubling density, densification, more power, more chargers. Till we get to June 2026, and we've obviously come a long way. You can see the difference between then and the end of June 2026. We're now installing 5,600 fast chargers every 6 months, and those are 250 to 400 kilowatts. June is the month when an important tax credit went away for public chargers. So, I'll be tracking if it keeps its pace at that 5,600 fast chargers every 6 months, or if it slows down as these already saturated areas densify and they're removing less powerful chargers, putting in more powerful chargers. There's also multiple networks now competing with Tesla, some backed by these major automotive companies, some startups, and some regional players, just like the telecoms used to be, competing to get more customers on their network, allowing drivers to roam between networks more easily. The long story short is America's adding public fast chargers twice as fast as we did a few years ago, and each charger is more than twice as powerful as it used to be. So let someone know. Don't let them go uninformed.